Hey, you thieving bastards! Oh, so tired. Okay, here's the question. Would you climb this palm tree? Fuck, it doesn't even look that big from here. Jesus. Dude, I had 3 abscessed teeth. You can see it in one of my videos. Go back and look. You can see my cheeks like that big. And I fucking got antibiotics and like some anti-inflammatory. Niacin, dude. Niacin and acetaminophen, ibuprofen, fucking all that shit, dude. Ibuprofen, whatever the fuck you call it. You know what I mean? I highly suggest shooting up bleach. You know, like a cleansing. You know you could shoot up a whole vial of bleach and not die, like not even be fucked up. Just taste bleach for 2 days. So I've done it. So he's not wrong. You know what's crazy? I realized that I am completely absent of thought if left to my own. That's how God designed me, apparently, dude. Just emptiness of thought. And it's not until your father, the devil, puts thoughts in your head. Think about it. It's where everything, every type of addiction, every type of fucking laziness, insecurity, everything, every type of problem people have, it's a result of whatever I just said. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, a thought. See what I'm saying? Like that's the way to be, dude. Without thought. Thoughts of the devil, dude. God designed you to have a slave mentality. That's what you're designed to do, is take care of the garden, dude. How am I gonna? I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to put you guys. How am I gonna climb with this device? That's the question. You're gonna have to. Or what should I do? What should I do, you guys? Tell me. I don't even know who's in here. Like, I know one of them is Nikki, of course. How am I gonna do this, dude? I guess I could put you in here. You all right? You snug and tight right there? This is showing you the real climbing ability, dude. Oh God, at least they're soft. I'm getting totally needle dick. On the place. I guess I shouldn't have spiked it right there. For all to see. Okay. Don't lose the phone. Jeez. I can't believe I climbed up here with the phone. You have to be able to do it one-handed. That's why on the test, you take the climbing test, for any kind of certification, you got to do everything one-handed. Even tie your climbing knot. I try to find it close to this phone. Dude, if you could see this, watch, I'll show you. If you could see this, you'd be like, oh my God. This is a testament to palm. That's why I have that pair of shoes made out of palm, dude. And samurais did that. Okay, look. Having equipment problems. Okay, done. Look at this, dude. I put the phone back here, dude, and all this. Crazy, huh? That there's that kind of fluff. What's everybody doing, dude? What's everybody up to? Oh my God, that's so funny. I just tried to pull up this thing with the screen on my phone. I swear to God, I just touched it and went like that, thinking that this was gonna move up. That's what it's gonna be like for you Neuralink motherfuckers. You're gonna be doing that shit all the time. Going, oh, and then oh shit, I'm in the real world. Hey, we're in a tree, motherfuckers. Check it out, we're in a tree together. You guys just climbed a tree with Eljo mistletoe. They're up here, and we look out over to hear the kids playing. That's St. Patrick's Elementary School on 30th Street in North Park. That is stream sniping gold. It'd still be hard as fuck, dude. Every time I've stream sniped people, they like gave up their exact location. And I like went over there. Okay, for instance, you guys remember that time that Ice Poseidon and all those people, dude, Mexican Andy and them went to the border wall when that was happening? Remember that shit, dude? And I lived right there. And I saw them, dude, and I was like, I saw where they were at. And I know there's only like 30 restaurants right there. So I'm like, all along the boardwalk. I'm like, dude, we'll find them if we go along the boardwalk. And it was so fucking hard. It was so fucking hard, dude. You know what did it? The blue fucking umbrellas, dude. There was umbrellas. And they came outside. Because they're in a bar, dude. All the bars look the same. But I kind of had an idea where they were at. Because... Oh, what's up, Salty Pickle? What's up, bro? Good to see you. I remember that time, dude, when I stream sniped? Those guys were big time, dude. Fuck, I gained like 200 followers every time I interacted with them because I ran into them a couple times in TJ, not stream sniping them. Just, I fucking was walking down the street and there they were. I was like, oh shit. And nobody in Mexico knew who they were, gave a fuck about them. I think that's why they were there, because they were like getting a break from being constantly fucked with by people, right? So, by YouTubers. So anyway, it was like they went into this one that's like a fucking ghost ship. So I was like, okay, they're in the ghost ship. But then they left. And then they're streaming from inside a bar. So you knew, like, went over to that ghost ship, and there's fucking 5 bars on each side. You don't know which one. And each bar starts off at the boardwalk up here and then like is built along a cliff where they're like 4 or 5 fucking stories high. Like 6, 7, 8 if you count like the terraced patio sections that lead all the way down to the beach. You know what I mean? And then there is like bands and different and bars. There's like 13 fucking bars in there or whatever. Just tables, waiters running around. Like each little spot is popping, dude. It's like you have no way, even if you knew exactly where they were at, going into that bar and finding them. It was like, whoa. but they stepped outside for a second, and they were underneath these bright blue umbrellas, and I looked down the boardwalk and I could see all the umbrellas, dude, and they were all different colors. There was no blue ones except in this one spot way down yonder, kind of by the ghost ship. And it fucking, I was like, oh, boom, that's got to be it. And then we were walking that direction, I could recognize them. It was hard, dude. It's hard to stream snipe people. Dude, if you pulled up right now on 30th, St. Patrick, bro, there's like fucking 1,000 palm trees right here in the area. Like, oh, it's at an apartment, it's at a house next door to an apartment complex. Like, bro, there's like 7,000 of those. It's fucking hard to stream snipe people, dude. Well, what's going on, dude? Shed, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my dude. Hell yeah. What are you guys up to? I want to throw this onto something, because if I just chuck it on the ground right now, it's going to bust everywhere. And I'm going to be picking up birds. How do I do that? Oh, I want to chuck it way over yonder. It's my work zone. Well, I'm just chilling, dude. I feel like time is in slow motion right now. Like lately, I've been working against the clock. It seems like there's not enough time. And then I realize, like, I've been listening to somebody that's been talking about the absence of thought, dude, and that's actually your purest form. And that is how I am, dude, naturally. I can just sit there and watch paint dry, dude, and have no thought whatsoever. You know what I mean? Except if my hand is set to the plow. Like, you got to eat, you got to do this, you got to do that. Like you got to turn palmetry. But I'm not thinking about it, dude. It's crazy. It's like I'm actually been doing it for so long that I can be like in my purest form. I'm just totally absent of thought. And that's how we're supposed to be, according to this philosopher I've been listening to lately. And he's saying that the thought is from the devil. It's from your father, the devil. You have, if you're a Christian, you believe in Adam and Eve. You know, Cain and Abel. One of those was a child of the devil, dude. One is a child of Adam, perfect person, perfect unto God. And if you think about it, a man is perfect, left unto himself. It's true, dude. The Bible, in no way, form of the Bible does it ever say that the serpent tricked Adam. Every version is he had to go through the woman, dude. She was the only one that was susceptible to it. And most likely because you're appealing to vanity and ego and that stuff that the man, being the less fairer of the sexes, it's less appealing to him. See, that's why people that are like of the devil take on effeminate behavior and female behavior. And check this out, dude. We all deep down hate our mothers because mothers instinctively try to change the kid. You have to. You have to change the kid from running out in the middle of the street. You have to change the kid from grabbing food with their bare hands and smearing it on the walls. There's so many things that a mother is just on that ass, dude, from day one, that you can't help it but to be like slightly resentful. But you love them and it's your family and everything and like that. And you go with the flow and you kind of repress that. You don't think about it so much, but deep down, we all kind of feel that way. And then I'll give you one even better than that. Your mother forms you in what her image, what she thinks you could be. That's why she don't let you run around with gangs or do weird shit or like cringe when you get that facial tattoo, because those are all things that take you away from the direction she wants you to go in. She has it in her mind where she wants you to go, and rightfully so. Otherwise, we'd all be face tattooed maniacs. So Jesse Lee Peterson is the current guy. He's like the modern day Socrates. That's like where I'm getting all this. If you're interested, dude, just go to my feed and watch what I've been watching. And you'll see, because, but he's right, dude. He's true. And it's like everybody, most people, they don't want, like your mom wants you to go to law school and be in the tennis club, and you want to be a sushi chef or play in a rock band. Like, think about it, dude. Those are typically the archetypes, parents that and kid relationships that have conflicts that you could think of, dude. And that archetype, that character type that you could think of, or just really, which is a million people you actually know in real life. That's what's going on there. A lot of rebellion over, and like people that are like really good, and because you're perfect love is like what your mother does. The reason she's doing that shit is because of perfect love. She's not getting anything out of it, but it's her instinct to take care of her offspring. And that's why she's doing it. That's why you have to forgive her. And it's in the forgiveness of our mothers that we're able to become our true self, which is totally absent of thought. Think about it. The reason you do anything that is a problem is because of thought, a thought that comes in your head. They have to say, and here it is, ego, vanity, and imaginations. And all of that stuff comes through because of thoughts. And it's acted upon. The devil is able to lie to people and get them, and was able to lie to the spirit of the woman, right? Which is a metaphor, man. You don't have to believe that it actually happened, but it's a metaphor based on people that already walked in the circle that you're in and have knowledge that you don't have. And I could think of 20 different denominations of Christianity that are at each other's throats, will go to war. They fucking can't agree on anything. That's behind communion wafers, right? Or idolatry in the Virgin Mary, some dumb shit. But one thing that they all agree on, dude, is that spirit came through the woman, the female. There is no version of the Bible in anywhere that ever even alluded to the fact that Adam was the one that the serpent was ever lied to, because Adam as a man is without, perfect person, God's creatures, is without thought. He's just sitting in the shade in the garden, man. Or if he's cold, he's sitting in the sun, not thinking about nothing, just watching the grass grow, which is what I do. And that's where my attraction to marijuana comes from, because it actually makes me have thoughts. I have no thought, dude. And all that artistic stuff, I have myself, the devil has me convinced that that's my identity, and that I need to have thoughts so that I can express them, right? Creatively. And that's what makes good art, is you did it in a creative way that somebody else didn't, where they're like, oh, whoa. Any kind of art, comedy, painting, when you say what's on the other person's mind in a way that they've never said it before, that's what makes people go, oh, yo. So I liked being able to smoke something and then be bombarded with thoughts, right? Or my mind races and I enjoy not having any thoughts, but your mind races because of a mental illness, a sickness, right? Whatever it is, OCD, Tourette's, Asperger's, whatever these compulsive disorders are, it's all based on thoughts, dude. And a lot of times the medications that they give you dumb down the thoughts, and people say they're like zombies, this and that, whatever. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, but it's okay to not have any thoughts. It's okay, because when you're a kid, dude, and you're at your most creative, and they test people, and what qualifies as genius, most kids under 8 years old or 6 years old or something like that test at genius level. There's something that happens along the way that dumbs down the thinking process. And we get away from that. But when you were a kid, you had that creativity and you weren't doing nothing. You weren't drinking, smoking, dancing the hoochie coochie, nothing. So think about it. If what I'm saying isn't true, then that wouldn't be true. You wouldn't be able to say that. I mean, you don't have to agree with everything, but you know, a lot of it just rejection, dude. Like I enjoy smoking pot, but I didn't never understood it was about thoughts. That's okay to be absent of thought, dude. In fact, that's probably how God designed you to sit in a garden and pick up leaves. Slave mentality, dude. Right? Which is what the Bible is all about. It's about slave people and you know what I'm saying? Like there's even a huge chapter that deals with the hard time that the Hebrews had when they were delivered from slavery. They didn't know how to feed themselves. They didn't know how to clothe themselves. They were like, what? You mean we got to do everything for ourselves? That's real work. All we got to do before was just work. Now we got to work and work? What the fuck is that? I wasn't doing nothing in the garden. I was absent of thought. Dude, I'm hanging by one arm right now because my lanyard is pulling on me from underneath. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay. Now I feel safe. The important thing is that I'm taking 2.5 hours to trim a 5-minute fucking little tree, right? Because dude, I don't have anything better to do. I've caught up with I went absent of thought, dude. I went absent of thought, people. That's why you haven't seen me posting or anything. I went absent of thought and my whole fucking life lined up, man. It's crazy, dude. Imagine that, right? Amazing, huh? Fucking dude, my kid got in order. I didn't have to do nothing. He just got in order. Imagine that, dude. Wow. Is that a mind blower, dude? And because we've been doing it, it's like, yeah, 13 years old. You've been getting up and doing this fucking routine for 13 years. You better be able to do it without thought. Motherfucker, if you can't get up and get your ass dressed and ready to get out the door without fucking thinking about it, maybe you is retarded. There might be something wrong with you, dude. Okay, there's two types of people. You have mentally retarded and then you have retorted. You got straight up retorted, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like you may be mentally retarded, mildly retarded, but if you can't get up and get yourself dressed by a certain age, you retarded, homie. If you can't get up and have the presence of mind to stop thoughts and let just you and your kid get ready, bro, you're retarded, homie. You're not retarded, you're retorted. That's like next level retorted. You fucking, huh? Telling you, man, you gotta go, shit, thank you. Thank you, Iris. That's a fucking thing to say. I fucking feel like it, dude. You know what had to go first? Check this out. There's other reason why I haven't been posting and all that. And I might not keep this up. I don't know. I want to keep it up because I want other people to know, right? If you know. But then again, when people aren't ready for it, they don't know. You're just fucking talking out of your ass. So there's that. But really, the death of the ego, right? Death of the ego, dude. I didn't make that choice. Like I had the money. I'm saying, but am I gonna go and put more metal teeth in my mouth, or is that just about ego? I don't need to do anything, dude. Fuck it. And it just got me thinking, dude, about how everything is about ego and everything's about vanity, and how when I went to the first time that I ever met somebody on YouTube in real life, how different they were it was a big eye opener and a reminder to me about how like nobody could ever is what they fucking seem. It's always something different. It's vanity. You're not fucking posting yourself when you have like at your worst. Some people do, and that's how they get really popular, right? That's raw, that's real shit. But most people don't, dude, because it's about vanity and ego. You don't want people to see you if your fucking hair's fucked up or if you're this or that, or you know what I mean? And that's how you're living, dude. Like you think about that, you go like, okay, if it's about ego and we're talking about ego and you're living in poverty, but you got thousands of dollars worth of fucking clothing and bullshit, then that's a problem, dude. That's a problem with the ego. Because you should have no problem in America digging yourself out of a hole 1,000 fucking times over. If you can't do it, it's because you're doing something really shitty with your resources, right? Like I mean, the kids are a good excuse, but at some point, dude, I have to say, no motherfucking human being should ever spend thousands of dollars on Legos. Facts, bro. Because it's not about the kids. It's about your ego and having this monster fucking build and all this shit because you saw somebody with a monster build. Like, again, that's that thought shit. You didn't have that thought. There was no thought. You saw a motherfucker with a monster Lego build and you're like, oh shit. Like I could do that, dog. Or like my kids are better than yours. They got this or that. Which that's not what it is for me. For me, it's like I just want my son to be happy and have things that other people have and like a normal childhood. But at some point, I did see with him too that it wasn't about the stuff anymore. It was just about consumption. It was just about getting something, anything. You know what a good example of that is? When you're taking your kids to buy a toy and they don't have the fucking toy that they wanted or the shit's something different, dude. And all the signs are there. Sometimes you go to one store or they call over to another and you drive to another. Like we've all done it. And then like all the signs are there telling you fuck off, dude. Driving to the store to other call ahead, see, get the fuck out of here. Read the fucking signs, bro, on the wall. And you're not like, you know what I mean? And like you say, yeah, you don't need this. It's bullshit. And now I see it with the kids that they don't have it. You go to this store, they didn't have it. It didn't work out. You're not reading the signs on the wall. And so now well, I want this. And you're like, what? That's a piece of crap. I'm not spending that fucking, it's twice as much as what we're going to, like, you don't even want that. Right? Or you're settling. You're settling, dude. How many times you have to settle or you see the kid just settling because it's not about getting what they wanted. It's about getting something. It's not about the object. It's about buying stuff and consuming. You didn't really want that. You just wanted something. That's why you're willing to settle for anything when they didn't have what you fucking wanted. I don't know, just, hey, it's all about ego and stuff. And so, look, that's what's happening. Our mothers form us to do this, do that, go here, do that. And there is a tremendous amount of rebellion and contention. You want to, I want to play in a rock band, or I want to fucking do this, or I want to, hey, buddy, how's it going, man? Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, you too. Cool. Cool, man. See what I'm saying, dude? I'm telling you, as soon as I let go of ego and I started, and I realized, and this is the key. This is the key. This is the biggest key. The forgiveness. In my heart, dude, I said, you know what? I forgive my mom for a lot of stuff. And any fucking presence of thought in my mind to do this, to do that, to buy this, right? With ego here, do this, that, is just of the devil, dude. It's of your father, the devil. You don't. God didn't. Your Father God didn't design you to that. He designed you to be absent of thought. You're sitting there in the tree. You're sitting there on the grass in the garden, watching the grass. Like what? You didn't even know you wanted any pussy till he made that and sent that out there, right? And that was the thing that was going to be your downfall because you have a thought now. That's what God fucked up, not you or not your mother, right? It's not even a fuck up. It's by design, right? If you believe what the scriptures tell us, that everything, even the bad stuff, works out to what God's plan is really trying to do. So if you can forgive them, everything goes away, dude. Your ego starts to go away. Because the only reason we want to be better than anybody else, dude, is because we're angry. If you're not, if you didn't start out that way, you're going to end up that way when you realize that you have everything in the world and it still doesn't satisfy you. That is the epitome of tremendous waste of fucking time and energy. I don't know. Time wasting is a big thing, dude. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, but I don't have the answers. I just know that the forgiveness took place when I realized, I was listening to Jesse Lee Peterson, and I said, that's exactly what's going on between me and my mom, dude. And I got to forgive her. And I did. You don't have to tell her. You don't have to interact with her because she's in a place of darkness still. Sometimes those people are places of darkness. Has nothing to do with them. This is about you and God. Like you just forgive them in your heart and your whole life will line up anyway. Because here's the thing, dude. In nature, all mothers chase their kid off. Or the kid is like, I've seen it, even with the cats. They'll get to a certain age, that mom will die for the baby. But at a certain age, and it happens quick too, all of a sudden she'll shh. Every time they pass each other's path, shh. They'll run them off because that's nature's way. You're not supposed to be a mama's boy and live next door to your mama and be around your mama. You're supposed to take flight and be independent. And it does say that in the Bible. It says when a man is old enough, he leaves his mother and, right? I'm just saying, dude, it's all there, dude. It's all scripture. It's all real. And that forgiveness happened, nothing else. And my whole life is lining up, dude, to where all my jobs are done, even the shitty ones. I have shitty jobs that were low dollar. I don't even like the people. And I'm just avoiding this like the plague. I'm just okie doking you. And only because I'm holding on to that addict mentality that I might need a penny or a nickel. And the truth is, I don't need shit. Take your fucking thing and shove it up your ass. Right? Especially somebody you don't like. But I'll play fucking games with them because it's that old mentality that, you know what I mean? You're hanging on to that shit. And even those jobs are done. And then I'm looking at it going, wow, because of my own unforgiveness and bullshit, I almost didn't do that job. And they know I don't like them and they don't like me. And then I came and I did the job with all the grace in the world. Didn't even ask them for any money. I don't care. Shove the money up your ass. But not even have to say that because it's just in your attitude. I don't need to say it. There's no anger. It's just, And then I end up getting a bunch of money sent to the Venmo and everything. And somebody gave me a truck, dude, that I'm using right now to do this job. So I fucking have a truck, that 77 F-250 that's sitting there on the beach rotting. And this man over here who's in the same position as me, pretty much, not even a Christian though. But I bet you his ass is thinking now. But I pretty much gave him the truck. We made an agreement and a set dollar amount, and so far randomly, money from him has been showing up in my Venmo. I think he found me on TikTok or something. And out of their own conviction in his heart, he's paying me, dude. And that truck is 7,000 times better, dude. He has fixed everything that was wrong with it, and it was a lot, dude. And it's like, why wouldn't you give that to somebody that needs it, dude? And then you have an example to how to be a real fucking man, right? In Jesus, like in God, and fucking, you're driving a truck right now that somebody in Jesus and God gave you because it was just sitting there rotten, and you have like a need, and it's crazy, dude. And so now that dude's paying me. This guy just dropped the money out here on the thing right now. Probably heard every word I'm saying, right? And all those people that I said that I didn't like and I wish that I wasn't trying to do their job, fucking they were listening to my ass too, dude. That's why I made that Tyler Thomas video. And now, you know, I wonder why their fucking demeanor changed and their attitude and shit. And check this out. It all fucking lined up. I'm like, I don't even have a goddamn job to do, even the shitty ones. That's why I lose them. And it just done. I didn't even remember doing it, bro. I was completely absent of thought. Just like how God designed you, dude, in the garden. I'm telling you, it's the truth. And then I was thinking about that. This man said, once you realize that and you forgive your mother for not protecting you from your father or not allowing your father's will to work, right? Or whatever, not molding you in an image that was different from what you want, or even if you had the best relationship with her in the world, you have to come off from that cleave. And though it's true, dude, you gotta man the fuck up. Everything else goes away. The absence of thought, the ego, uh, uh, my needs. I don't need to buy $7,000 worth of Legos now, so I'm not trying to hurry up to get this job. Dude, I risked my life and my shit and everything like that. I was looking at it the other day and I'm like, I must have really thought I needed that $84 that fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, dude. Or at your best. Like, my minimum is $250 just to show up. I don't care. I have to tell people this all the time. Like, oh, it only took you an hour. I don't care. I don't care. If you're calling me to come show up and do something somewhere, it's $200, $250 a fuck. If I'm hauling stuff away that I have to take to the dump, it's $250, dude. Minimum. And even that's getting to be kind of but it all works out. But it all works out if you're absent of thought, have total forgiveness in your heart, and no ego. Then the money just falls out of the sky, dude. Probably because it comes from God, not from whatever fucking little dumb shit you think. This job, that person, this check, that boot, dude. And God is not going to pour it out when you have that level of unforgiveness and all that stuff. I mean, I guess he does all the time, right? But it's not him, it's man doing that. Man will figure out a way to create generational wealth and pass along. Man will figure out a way to manipulate the law and use laws. But tell me this, is not every one of those people, the rare instances of those people that exist, their lives are the biggest fucking disasters. Their fucking home lives, their children, everything. You know it, dude. Even their political careers, like that's kind of the realm that they're in, right? I guess that's why it all works out like that. You reap what you sow, right? So how is about that for some shit, dude? I gotta cut this big. How would you get this out of here? This big old piece of fucking fruit. Want to see how you do it? Look, you might get a bird's eye view. I have to bring my lantern around now. Okay, for what? So I'm hugging the tree. That way, if I slip and fall, the tree has me in an arm bar. My arm will probably get broke, but I'll be dangling here instead of hitting the ground. No, I threw it in an arm bar, but tight, so that it, you know what I mean? The tree doesn't have side control. So it's not gonna. Oh shit. Well, it's gonna have to be like that. Nope. Oh shit. I got it stuck in there. You gotta do this. Look. This is why it's tricky, you guys. Because you got to cut that, but without cutting that. But even if I cut that, I still have the backup. This. See, and you're not cutting that, bro. That's metal. So all you kids out there, you better have a fucking metal backup. Like a leash on a surfboard. Don't be trying to be fucking Elvis out there with no leash, dude. Now all these hairs, here's the other problem, kids. All these fucking hairs, these palm hairs, they get in the way. They clog up your saw blade. See your saws, each tooth, you don't know this, but you see how each, if you look closely, the edge on the tooth, each one is alternated. And the reason that is because for every one that cuts on a pull stroke, that opposite one is going to pull the sawdust out and get it out of your way, and vice versa on the downstroke. So it works both ways, pulling back. See the fucking hairs. Wait, you know how this will be better? Splendid, good to see you. Good thing you're in here, huh? I'm trying to flip this fucking camera on. And now I have the time to do this, dude. Which is really what I wanted. You know what I mean? Somebody might learn. This shit has fed me so good for so many years. Kept me out of prison. Motherfucker shit. It didn't just feed me, dude. I like fed a massive fucking addiction without going to prison. And that's the only guys I know did that were construction and tree guys. I'm not advocating for addiction, but I'm just saying if it could do that, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't battling any type of shit, it should really fucking could be productive for you. Because that's the other thing you learn early on in arboriculture, is your instinct wants to say, no, don't tell anybody. Then you'll be out of work. But you keep hearing there's enough for everybody. From like the highest echelon of people, they tell you to look around when you're in the treetops. And like, dude, when you do it, well, it's very hazy, right? Because we're in a giant chem vapor fucking cloud. It's very hazy, but when you look around, I mean, even looking around, you still see it, dude. Fucking trees everywhere. There is enough for everybody. I can't do it all. I can't, dude. I wish. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, why are you bugging me, dude? Yeah, there's people like that for real. Like that's you can't tell me there's not enough for everybody. You're complaining about, God, I wish, why is this person bugging me? Trying to put this thing here, put it down. Yeah, good to see you. What are you guys doing? Just chilling? Is anybody else in California? Probably under a big chemical vapor. Or no, I know what it is. Now we have June gloom and May gray, but it starts in April and it lasts through July. Uh-oh, don't knock the phone down with your vibrating. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, of course you're planting in the garden. Dude, I see people that have stuff already sprouted and it's like, yeah, okay. But you knew what you're doing. You probably used a mini greenhouse and a grow light and you got everything going and then, yeah. But I mean, like just the seeds in the garden left to nature, they're not sprouting until 420 is the day seeds go in the ground. A lot of people don't know that's the official correct according to Farmer's Almanac, that is the perfect time to plant seeds. Is late April, April 20th, 420. So, and that has been just not the case lately because we get these cold fronts, cold snaps. At the minimum, nighttime temperatures that are dropping because they're tapping that atmospheric river with fucking ice crystals to draw the moisture out. And it's too fucking cold, man. Everything goes back into dormancy, or what I'm seeing is a lot of springtime buds shriveling up like frostbite. Or that's straight up what it is, frostbite. And it's happening at night, dude. You're like, how did it frostbite? It's fucking 82 degrees yesterday. It's happening at night, dude. And then you're being hit with these saltwater rain spouts. That's why you got all this rain, but you don't have very many weeds in your yard. Not as many as you had a couple of years ago or even last year. Because the El Nino is giving, I believe, it's either doing it naturally or it's giving them access to the atmospheric river to be able to put the fucking ice crystals or whatever. Dude, here's the thing. Look, if CO2 is bad for the environment, how come they sell whippets? Oh no, whippets aren't CO2s, huh? That's NO2, huh? Nitrous, huh? What? That's the shit that makes you trip fucking balls, or it makes your car go super fast. What? You know what's crazy? Is go Google how they get nitrous, dude. That's crazy. They have chambers, like how like a distillery works to catch alcohol vapors. I see them doing it at the dump. That's how they make methane, dude. And at the river, dude. Check out on this. You know the Tijuana River Valley, dude, where everybody complains, how everybody's like, it's pollution. That's total smoke screen horse shit. That's used as a smoke screen. They know about it, and not only are they allowing it to happen, but the United States has a methane plant right there in the river valley, all along the border wall, that catches and processes and stores methane, and they have huge methane tanks right there. Somebody that's probably the state of California, because that's who owns that land, is making the money off of that, profiting off of it. So, and if you fucking stop that sewage, which is a natural waterway, by the way, if you stopped it from dumping into there, that methane plant would be washed, a wrap, done. So that's why but they don't want your eyes on the greedy motherfucker that's poisoning San Diego's South Bay beaches and ocean. They don't want their eyes on them. They want the eyes on, the public or some nefarious entity, you know, the Mexican south of the border, you know what I mean? Or Mexico, or fucking even Mother Nature herself. Because I have heard them say that. It's a natural estuary. Like, at the end of the day, they have to go with that because that state of California owned $1 million a year methane plant is right there. So go fucking make a video of that over there at that methane plant and have somebody explain the fuck that. Anytime somebody says any of that bullshit about the Mexican sewage, ask them, who owns the methane plant right there that captures the fucking, stores the methane? And where's that being sold to? Will that be affected if we shut this fucking sewage drop off? I should fucking do it. I should make a video showing that thing. It's so much palm dust. I'll give you another tip. Oh yeah, look. Okay, here. You want to see something? I better quit fucking around here. I didn't want to go down there. You're gonna have to see some roping here. Show you a rope trick. So I don't want to drop this berry. I don't want to drop this berry on the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these ropes that I brought with me. Small one. Okay. Shit. I almost dropped it. I'm going to go over this nub. Go watch this. I want it to go out here. I guess I don't have a choice. Okay. Here, this one it is. Well, you always have a choice, right? You just don't want to do it. Oh. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should cut it off. What do you think? Would you like? I think we had the most interesting part of this stream already. It might just be. I gotta kind of get my foot to the plow right here. You guys stay freaking golden, dude. Showers.